Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru specialist here. This is our first 2019 Limited Forester that we've had come in on trade. So Limited is one step under the absolute full load, still very well equipped. This is the first trim level where you get leather, GPS navigation, heated steering wheel, that sort of thing. We also have a Subaru remote starter installed in this Forester. Previous owner had it installed. At the back, keyless entry to the hatch from the key fob, the door, or the driver's seat. We also have the backup sensors in the rear bumper. Now that'll actually apply the brakes if it thinks you're gonna hit something in reverse at speeds of between 1 and 15 kilometers an hour. Phenomenal for parking lots, someone pushes a cart out behind you, at the grocery stores you're walking, it's designed to stop. In the back of the Forester, it's a nice boxy rear opening. There's tons of room in here. That's kind of what the Forester's known for. We have a nice privacy cover that hides everything from the top of the seats down, keeps things out of sight, out of mind. And if you don't like the privacy cover or you have taller items and it's in the way, it actually tucks underneath the cargo tray and the floor here. There's a place for it to run across. So you can keep it with you when you need it, have it hidden when you don't. Now, I probably didn't unlock it, I did not, but where are we here? I'll unlock it on the key fob. In the second row, there's room to fit up to 3 people comfortably across. The outer 2 seats are heated, high and low settings. There's vents out of the center console there. Keep everyone up to temperature or cool, depending what you need. And there's 2 USB ports for any charging needs you have. A panoramic sunroof there. It's massive. It goes halfway into the back seat, so even second row passengers can appreciate it. We've got the Subaru high wall floor mats. Now, with the proximity key fob, you never need to take this out of your purse or your pocket. Backpack just has to be on you. To lock it, you've got those lines, locked. You wait a second, walk up, and it's unlocked. On the inside here, power windows, locked mirrors, as you would expect. We have 2 position memory setting, which will remember your mirror and your seat position. So right now, if I hit 1, let's see if it's still programmed. I hit 1, it's going exactly where that first person had it set. Same thing, I hit number 2, it adjusts it to how driver number 2 had it set. And you can change that an infinite amount of times. So you have power. The only thing it will not remember is your lumbar support level, as that can change on the daily. Down here, Harman Kardon audio system. Phenomenal audio system. With that key fob, it's push button start. We've got the little orange lights in the sides of the rear view mirrors. That is your blind spot detection. So if someone pops up in your blind spot on either side, it'll illuminate on the corresponding side. Great for that night that you sleep on your neck funny, it's tweaked, you can't shoulder check quite as far. Left-hand side of the steering wheel has our Bluetooth and audio controls. You can make it take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. The right-hand side has our adaptive cruise and our lane keep assist. So when I turn on the adaptive cruise, an image of the Forester and 4 bars show up. Down to 3, 2, 1. Each of those bars is a follow distance behind the vehicle ahead of you that you will follow if you catch up while using cruise. So if you're going 110, you catch up to someone going 100, you'll slow down to 100 and follow them. Now I've just turned on the lane keep, so above 60 kilometers an hour, if the camera here and here can see the road lines, then it's going to give you gentle steering input either way when you get close to the lines to keep you in the middle. It's great for longer trips, you're less fatigued at the end of the day. Heated steering wheels down here. Keeps your hands nice and toasty during those winter months that we get, or after an outdoor activity, something like kayaking, hands a little cold, turn that on, 30 seconds later, they're nice and toasty. We have a little information screen up here. You can change it from the info button on the steering wheel. It gives you a bunch of different information that's handy to have, what tech is on, fuel distance to empty, navigation, all different things that you can use while driving. It's also our climate control displays. So 15 is low, and it is dual zone, so you and your passenger can have 2 separate temperatures, from 15 to 30. So from freezing to tropical, depending how you and your passengers like it, and it is easy to sync it back to just the driver controlled side if your passenger gets out. I have an 8-inch display that does our navigation. It is all touchscreen, or you can use the touch buttons down here. It's where you hook up your phone to Bluetooth. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it's our backup camera. So the second I put it in reverse, backup camera pops up. Now it's kind of hard to see right there with the sun glare, but it does show you the top of your bumper, so you have something to relate to. RAB, rear assist braking's on, so that's the auto braking, and the parking sensors are on. And I don't know if you can quite see it, but when I turn the steering wheel, those orange lines move, show you where you're going to end up if you keep them turned that way. And something that I'm a fan of, you can actually wash the back camera from inside of the Forester. Super handy after a road trip, especially in the winters that we get up here. Climate controls are adjusted from down here. Driver, fan strength, passenger temp. Automatic, of course. We have heated seats, high and low for the driver and passenger. We have Subaru's X mode. This is the dual function X mode. So you've got snow and dirt, and then you've got deep snow, deep mud. So it's kind of like 4x4 low in a pickup for that really rough stuff under 40k an hour. When you turn it on, that screen changes. It shows X mode, and then that's the deep snow and mud mode. You can see there's a little difference between the two photos. Lets you know what's going on. And then my favorite feature ever in any vehicle, auto dimming rear view mirror. There's no switch to flick if someone's got their high beams on behind you, and your side mirrors also do the same thing. You can't get blinded from the side mirrors either. So that's a brief overview of the 2019 Subaru Forester Limited. I'm Tyson, the Subaru specialist. Talk to you guys soon.